Hey guys, I wanted to do a how-to today. What you're looking at is Lord of the Rings Online Moria. I've been watching a playthrough on it. It's really just a beautiful setting for an MMO. And they got a lot of Celtic designs. And I just stopped it at a random point to just show it off to you. They've got them all over the place, literally all over the place. And it's got some really nice crystal work and floor work as well. But long story short, I wanted to show you guys how to do special knot work, like you're seeing bracket on the sides of this screenshot here. Now, what you're looking at here is my first attempts at making kind of a Celtic knot, kind of a stamp. Now, this is what I did. I got a piece of foam, surprise, surprise. And I drew out a design, and then I took my router over here, and I actually freehand. I didn't have the router top on it for my Dremel tool, and I freehand away the excess material, and I got some pretty decent results. And then I found my router tip, so I can have more depth control. And this is just a quick. I just drew some stuff out, and used a router on it, and not a bad, you know, just messing around piece here. And so I went through my bits bin. I found this really long piece. So what I did is I came up with a template for a pattern. This is a similar pattern to one that they actually use on the MMO. And what I want to do is I wanted to show you live how you can bring out patterns with a router, especially if you got like a Dremel tool, and you can you know, if you want to pick up a router tip, this will show you what you can do with that Dremel tool. So let me set that up and let me show you how I do it. Make sure that you can see. Yeah, you can pretty easily see. Now, one of the things with foam, it's going to want to move around a lot, and that's not good when you're trying to run a router across it. So what you want to do is you want to go get like something heavy like a can. I'm going to run the back room here real quick, pick up a can. Doesn't have to be terribly heavy. You know, just something where it just doesn't want to move and wander so much. And you can move this down as you move along. Now, it's got a transparent faceplate. You want that because what it allows you to do, normally you would follow the line in just this opening that you can see through. I would be looking through from this angle and I'd be following the line. With this kind of a setup, I can see the trajectory of that line and I can adjust on the fly without having to look through that little window so much. Okay, so I'm going to just do a quick run. One of the lines here is continuous, the other two lines are broken up, so I'm going to just follow the continuous line down towards you. There we go. Alright, always read all safety instructions and whatnot too before you do this. So I'm just going to put this down and we're going to go for a ride. Now with router work, you want to be kind of slow. And you don't want to move around a lot either. And there's two kinds of cuts that you can, you know, I want to look from the back. I'm actually going to my weak side. You want to go towards your strong side. I'm going towards my weak side. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. Oh well. that's a good general. You know, I don't want to take the whole time here and just run over it. Now, if you get a little blemish like this, it's a really easy way to fix that. What you do is I fit down in that blemish and I run that line back, and then it kind of blends it in. So let's do some of these other lines here. What I'm doing here is what's called a plunge cut. All that means is that I'm going down and in. So keep in mind, I just picked this up and just started doing work with it. So I'm pretty raw, and these are not the best results. Just like anything else, the more you do over time, the better you will become. It's true in painting, true in terrain building, and it's true in just tool control and familiarity. You'll get better at plucking it out straight and things like that. And you'll get good enough that instead of just following the line, you can follow like a specific side of the line. Okay, let's see what we got here. So it hasn't taken tremendously long, but look at that cool design work there. And it's got a lot of different potential. Like I said, if you want to use it for like a stamp, like let's say you don't want to do like all of this around like all of your Moria decks, which is totally understandable. It's a lot of work. You can like I said, you can make short pieces, dremel them out, and just each time repaint it, you know, to keep it consistent. This I did, you know, I was seeing how long it could go fading. I think these three I repeatedly repainted them. And the breaking up of the line actually, depending on how you want to work it, can be a positive in that it can make things look old and tarnished, kind of like Moria is kind of degrading and whatnot. This is a great way to visually represent it and not have to work that hard to do it. So I wanted to do a quick how-to, show you what you're capable of doing. And even with just a Dremel tool, you can, if you're not worried about the ugly, nasty, uneven depths, you can just use your Dremel tool and just draw out shapes that you want and just cut away the excess and then just stamp away. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye bye.